Messi, the assist king, finds Hank again. Hank, one-on-one, it's a penalty! That is a penalty. It's got to be a penalty. It's a free kick! What? How was that a free kick? That was inside the box. I want to see a replay of that. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. And welcome to episode 19 of Project Pompey. And we find ourselves 18 games in 4th place. We are in a Champions League place. There's a bit of a fight if we're going to hang on to that place, as it's really close between us, Leicester, Liverpool, Spurs, Newcastle, even Chelsea, Man City and Birmingham are all still in that race. So anywhere from 3rd to 10th could finish in a Champions League position. But we're the ones in it right now, and we need to keep up that momentum today as we play Aston Villa and Spurs. So since you last left us, we're on pretty good form. So we beat Dundee, well, we drew with Dundee and beat West Ham. We beat Birmingham 3-2, Hank, Dimitrov and Messi grabbing a goal. We smashed Charolais away from home 3-1, Andy Fay, Del Horno and Kevin Nolan. We did have back-to-back defeats in the league. Leicester beat us 3-1 and Liverpool beat us 1-0. But then we did bounce back and win in the Europa League with Dimitrov grabbing 2 goals. We beat Southampton 2-1, our local rivals, with Yakubu and Nanti Niemi own goal. And the last game was a 2-0 away win at Wolves with Bozjanov and Van Persie grabbing the goals. So we've got Aston Villa and Spurs coming up today. And as I've mentioned, we are currently in 4th. And Spurs are only a point behind us. So we need to be very careful of them in the second game today. But the first game is against Aston Villa, and they are in 11th place in the league. But if we have a look at their team, they have spent £94 million on transfers this season. Some of the highlights being let's have a look. Aaron Hughes, Philip Koku's come in from Barcelona. They've signed Danny Mills, Barry Ferguson. So a few players from back in the past. So we do need to be very careful of Aston Villa and what they're going to do. So never mind Aston Villa, let's talk about Portsmouth. And this is going to be the lineup for that game. I have slightly tweaked the tactic since you last left us. I've changed one to a ball-playing defender cover, because I'm finding that the balls over the top are doing that. So rather than, the balls coming in and nobody being here, one's going to sort of stay back and hopefully stop those over-the-top balls. But we've got Petr Cech, Matty Taylor, Wan Zivkovic and Varela. Yaya Toure, Andy Fay and Kevin Nolan, who's now a box-to-box midfielder. So rather than having 2 Mazzellas, which I wasn't quite sure if that was actually working, I'm going to have Kevin Nolan be box-to-box. So he's going to go up and down and be a bit of supporting for Andy Fay. And then we've got Van Persie, Hank and Messi up front. So hopefully that's going to be the team that's going to get us this win. Aston Villa, I would say, are underperforming this season. I mean, they are in 11th place, but they're normally up there, the Europa League places. So we do need to be very careful of them. So we're going to give a calm. Let's show them why we're in better form. It doesn't make a difference. But I can tell them they have what it takes. That hypes the players up as we go into we'll be halfway through the season after playing this game. 19 games. And can we finish halfway through the season in a Champions League position? Throw in 18 minutes in from Varela. Andy Fay 1-2 cross in the box, but it is cleared away by Aston Villa. And Wayne Rooney now on the counter-attack, now plays for Aston Villa in this universe. But Wan's going to hopefully pick that up. Calmly back to Petr Cech. We will start that move off again. And it's Varela to Messi. Going to move the radar down a bit. Messi, long ball at the top. Van Persie's there. It's tipped over the bar by Sorensen. And it's an early chance for Portsmouth. But it's good that we're starting attacking. It's good that we're the ones looking like we're going to score. And is that a free kick? It's a free kick to Aston Villa. 20 minutes in, Varela on the ball. We've just seen that first highlight. Is it going to be highlight number 2 for Portsmouth? But Cech finds one. Is he going to play it back? Yes, he does. We're waiting for that opening. We've got the width, and we do use it. As it's Messi on the ball. The assist king Messi tries to play in Hank. He does, and it's 1-0 to Portsmouth. And Mike Hank with a goal. Messi, I'm telling you, is the assist king at the moment. He's just setting up all the goals. and we are 1-0 up at Fratton Park, and it's Messi on the ball. He's one, he picks up a perfect pass to Hank, who runs onto it, first time shot, and we are 1-0 up at Fratton Park, and that fight for Champions League places is still alive, as we get a kick-off highlight to go with it. Oh, please let it be a Portsmouth kick-off highlight. It could very well be an immediate equaliser. It's kind of how things go in Football Manager. But we'll have a look. So it's Mellberg on the ball, all off Mellberg for Villa. Uche. Yaya Touré's going to hopefully close him down. It's deflected. Vassell's there. It's 1-1. I opened my mouth. That was what the problem was, really. It's 1-1. It was a deflected cross as well. Oh, that's what makes it even worse. So we'll watch this now. Uche's on the ball, and he tries to cross it. It bounces off Yaya Touré, and Vassell just runs onto it. He's the first there. Defenders are sleeping. They weren't expecting that ball. But it's 1-1. Easy come, easy go. 41 minutes as a throw in to Villa. Tayada to Wayne Rooney. Plays in Vassell, who's picked up a knock. They've only had one shot on target, Aston Villa, and they've got a goal. But Uche crosses it. Zivkovic clears it away. Tayada back to Listes. Taida. I've probably said that name 2 different ways, but that's fine. That's how we roll. But I am nervous as all Villa on the ball as Varela does intercept. Messi, the assist king, finds Hank again. Hank, 1-on-1. It's a penalty. That is a penalty. And we have the chance before half-time to get an equaliser. It's going to VAR. But to me, that is a clear-cut penalty. It's got to be. It was clear as day. Come on, ref, you've got to give that. It's got to be a penalty. It's a free kick. What? How was that a free kick? That was inside the box. I want to see a replay of that. I want to see a replay, ref. You're doing me over here. Unless we score from the free kick, of course. But we'll probably watch the free kick together if the game lets me. It should do. It should let us show the free kick. So who's going to take it? Kevin Nolan. Come on, Kevin Nolan. You've got this. It should have been a penalty, but we're going to put it in from the free kick. It's deflected, and it's deflected again. Robbed. I say absolutely robbed. Should have been a penalty. But we'll go into half-time. It is still 1-1. And let's have a look. I want to give a bit of an assertive... because I want to say we need to be working a bit harder. So I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance because I want to try and lift the spirits a bit here. But look at the tactics. Mike Hank can hopefully shake that knock off, but Van Persie is not performing on that left-hand side. So we'll bring on Morten Gamst Pedersen for him. And I think what we'll do is we'll go a little bit shorter passing just to see if we can try and hold on to the ball a little bit more than direct. But we're coming back after half-time, 1-1. I'd say we look the better side. But we just need to get the goals in to prove it. As it's Rooney on the ball for Villa just after half-time. Petr Cech does make that save. And we're currently outside of the Champions League places the way things stand. Spurs, who we are playing today, have gone above us. But Yaya Touré's going to pick that ball up. Who's he going to try and find? Finds Messi, beats his man. Messi finds Pedersen, it's 2-1! And Messi again providing the assist. He is the assists king. He is the man that is setting up all the goals. Doesn't need to score himself. He just sets everybody else up for him. Messi beats his man. It's a low drive to find Morten Gamst Pedersen. He's just come off the bench and he's made all the impact. It's 2-1 to Portsmouth. 59 minutes, just coming up to the hour mark. We've lost the ball. Listes, but we do win it back and we lose it again. And we've lost it again. Listes finds Taida to Listes. Those two seem to be linking up quite well there for Villa. But I'm a bit nervous how we're not doing very well of closing people down here. Mellberg. Listes plays it all the way back to Thomas Sorensen. And it's a long highlight and it's all Villa. Villa are holding on to the ball. This only goes one way. We've all seen it. We all know what's coming. Uche crosses it to Rooney in the box. Finds Hitzelberger and Vassell scores the goal. We all knew it was coming. We absolutely knew it was coming. Is it bad? I've played this game so much, I can sense a goal before it happens. It's just, when you get long highlights like that, it's going to be a goal. But Juan misses Vassell, and Vassell's got his second goal of the game. It's 2-2, and we've been pegged back again. 68 minutes, I'm going to make some subs. Mike Hank is looking a bit tired. He's looking apprehensive. So we're going to bring on the Yak to replace him up front. I'm going to make some slight tactical changes as well. Because we're going to keep it short. But I'm going to sort of go a little bit less higher line of engagement or standard line of engagement. It's just going to give us a little bit more defence. And it's going to give Yakubu a bit more room to press forward. Do I want to do anything else? No, I think we'll keep it there for now. So we'll drop the line of engagement for now. We'll bring Yakubu on and try and find the winning goal as we come back to a throw-in from Villa. Vassell is on a hat-trick, but Contra crosses it. Varela clears it. Messi headers it away. Yakubu's going to pick that up. Can we start the counter? Finds Pedersen. Pedersen's getting in the box, tries to cross it. Blocked. He should have another go, though. Finds Taylor. Amdi Faye, loads of room. Kevin Nolan! With the goal, he even does the chicken dance. And we are 3-2 up. Can we keep this lead now? That's going to be the question. We've gone 1-0 up, pegged back to 1-1. We went 2-1 up, pegged back to 2-2. And Kevin Nolan, he's made it 3-2 with a hell of a goal in the top of the net. And we just need to hang on for this win. 3-2 to Portsmouth. 86 minutes, I'm going to make my last substitution of the day, and it's going to be Amdi Faye that's going to come off. We'll bring on Bruno Cheroux for him, and we'll move him out to box midfield to give Kevin Nolan that deep line playmaker role. I'm going to go defensive. I'm going to go very much time wasting, because I want to make sure we hang on for this win with 4 minutes to go. So 4 minutes to go, can we hang on for the win? Coming up to full time, I think we've done it. We've got 45 seconds to go. I think we've done the damage. We've gone time wasting. We've gone to defensive football. And as long as we don't do anything stupid in the last few seconds of this game, we should see ourselves winners. Pedersen, we almost find Yakubu in the back post there. But we've only got 15 seconds to go. Matty Taylor, it's all Portsmouth on the ball. This is what I want to see. And we've got 10 seconds. We've only got 2 centre-backs back. But one does clear it away. Zivkovic. Come on, ref. Full-time whistle. And there it is. We did grind to a 3-2 win over Aston Villa. That was a good performance. A good win. Well done. We did have to claw ourselves back twice. But we are the team that can claw ourselves back twice. Portsmouth steal narrow Aston Villa win. Super Swan or Duper Swan wouldn't send out team to hurt opposition. No, of course I wouldn't, David O'Leary. I can say your passing was a joy to behold, Lionel Messi. You are the man that's setting up all the goals at the moment. And we find ourselves in 3rd place in the Premier League. Only 1 point off Arsenal in 2nd. But they do have a game in hand. So probably not going to happen. But more importantly is that we're joint 3rd with Leicester. Spurs are only a point behind. Newcastle 2 points behind. Liverpool 2 points behind. So there's a bit of a gap forming between the Champions League and Europa League places. So Spurs is our next game, and it's away from home. So it's going to be a very tricky game, I think, to try and negotiate some points. But it could do a lot of damage if we don't pick up points against Spurs. But we'll come back. It's only in 2 days' time, so the team's going to be a little bit rotated. But we'll come back for Spurs. This is going to be tough. Spurs have won their last 5 games in a row. And we've got strong form ourselves. We're not doing too bad. But with a Spurs side at home, this is going to be tricky. We'll have a quick look at Spurs. Let's have a look at their team at the moment. Who have they got? So they've got Dean Richards, Anthony Gardner, Simon Davis is in there, Canuti and Keane up front. Any new signings? Postiga was there before. Lee Boyer now plays for Spurs. Thomas Radzinski plays there. Phil Jagielka plays for Spurs. So a few new names, a few recognisable names. And if we look at transfers, anybody big they've brought in? Radzinski and Phil Jagielka. But other than that, not as big a signings as Aston Villa, but obviously a team that is in very good form, and we need to be very, very careful. So with that in mind, I'm slightly tweaking. We go with a more defensive formation. Petr Cech in goal. Taylor, Wan, Stefanovic and Varela. Amdi Faye's going to operate as a defensive midfielder with Bruno Cheyrou and Borton Gamps Pedersen ahead of him. Dimitrov comes in for Van Persie, Yakubu up front, and Messi starts after having 2 assists in the last game. We're going cautious. We are very much playing defensively, but if we go 2-0 down, we'll probably go back to our normal formation because they're playing very attacking themselves, so we need to be ready to try and absorb that pressure. So I'm going to give an assertive, pick up where you left off last time, tell them I have faith in them, and fingers crossed we can get 2 wins from 2, and that'll pretty much put us in a Champions League place going into the new year. So it is Tottenham against Portsmouth in the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So they've managed to build a stadium in the past, and hopefully we can get some points out to them. As we do start with a highlight from Pedersen. Davis clears it, but Pedersen again will get a chance. Dimitrov plays it back into him. Bruno Cheyrou. Pedersen finds Messi in the box. It's off the line. Oh, and Messi had the chance to get a goal early on. Cleared off the line. Almost. Is that a sign of things to come? Still 0-0, 3 minutes in. Throw in 11 minutes in. Canute finds Davis, crosses it, blocked, but Davis picks up the ball. Davies to Davis. Linderoth. Oh, there's no one there. Who's out wide? There's no one there, and Lee Boyer scores the goal. I could tell there was no one out in fullback. Where was Varela? No one was there. Let's try and find him. Where's Varela here? Is he there? Is that him? No, that's Messi. Right, on pause. Where's Varela? Stefanovic, Pedersen, Faye, Cheyrou. Where's Varela? No way. Varela's there. Why is Varela in the middle of the pitch? He's meant to be out wide, but Varela is in the middle of the pitch. That's your man. Varela, why are you standing in the box when you are a right back? No idea. No idea at all. Right, Varela again is out of position. Because we still got him highlighted. We're keeping an eye on Varela because I'm worried that he's out of position all the time. But Boyer plays in Postita. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 to Spurs. Canute just smashes it in the top of the net. And yeah, those highlights we had in the first 10 minutes was just a bit of a teaser. Just say, you could score goals. But no, we're going to get Spurs to score one screamer. I mean, how does he know the ball's going to come to him? It's a deflection. How does Canute know that ball's going to be there to strike? But either way, it's 2-0 Spurs. Free kick from Skeller, 22 minutes. It's 3-0. It's 3-0 to Spurs. 22 minutes in. Right, well, obviously the defensive formation isn't working, so we're going to revert back, but we'll watch the highlight together. 22 minutes, it's 3-0. We're 3-0 down in 22 minutes. I know this game was going to be hard, but Spurs are absolutely ripping us apart. Maybe back down to earth as they do go 3-0 up. So we'll go back to the 3 in the midfield, I think. We'll definitely do that. So we'll move Morten Gamps Pedersen and Cheyrou the other way around. Luckily enough, we don't have to make subs. So we'll just go back to our normal 4-3-3. We'll go positive. We'll see if that makes the difference. We do get a corner though. Pedersen, can we get a 1 goal back? No, we can't, because that was an absolutely terrible header by Stefanovic. Postiga finds Davis, tries to cross it, it is blocked. And Skeller with a shot, it's 4-0. It's 4-0. How is it 4-0? They've had 5 shots on target, scored 4 goals. None of them, we've had 1 clear-cut chance. And Spurs are absolutely destroying us. Scaler gets it, first time shot. They're destroying us. We're only 23 minutes in. They've had 5 shots, scored 4 of them. Right, we've got to find a way back in this game. Messi, long ball, finds Dimitrov. Can he get a shot through? No, it's saved. It's saved because it seems every Spurs shot ends in the net, which every Portsmouth shot is saved off the line or saved by the goalkeeper. But, you know, if they can score 4 goals in 27 minutes, so can we. 33 minutes, corner. I've shouted demand more. And Pedersen, oh, come on. Cleared off the line again. Oh, that was close. But come on, boys. Yakubu finds Pedersen. Plays in Dimitrov outside the area. Finds Messi with a shot. It's in the goal. We've grabbed one back. Messi finds the net. Only his 4th goal of the season, but he tends to set up all the goals. So we have a lifeline. It might be, you know, we still got to score 3 goals, but it's a lifeline nonetheless. As Messi in the bottom corner, well, middle corner. 4-1 to Spurs now. The comeback is on. Is he offside? Not a chance. Amdi Faye might have been. I think it's Amdi Faye. But Messi's not offside. 4-1. 41 minutes. Taylor intercepts. Come on, let's get him a second goal. If we can go 4-2, they'll fill me with confidence. Yakubu in outside the area. 4-2. 4-2. Yakubu brings one back. And if we only got to score 2 more goals now, the comeback is on. Matty Taylor intercepts, beats his man. Yakubu beats his defender. He's 1-on-1, and he puts it in the near post. 4-2 now. So obviously for that first half an hour, we had a massive wobble, but now we've come back into it, and now we're starting to show what kind of team we are. A team that concedes 4 goals in half an hour. But ignore that part. I mean, Spurs are on the ball now. Please don't make it 5. Oh, Petr Cech, those safe hands from the goalkeeper. Lumps it upfield. We lose the ball again. And it's going to come back to Davis on the right. Crosses it. Oh, it's 5-2. It's an own goal from Varela. Oh, again, the game gives me that sort of, oh, we'll let you score 2 goals, give you a chance, and then they hit me with a sucker punch of an own goal. It's 5-2, we've not even hit half time. Oh, it's a slide from Varela. The man who went missing for the first goal. Yeah, we got to do something in this second half. we got to do something in this second half. Because, Spurs, don't get me wrong, are smashing everything. They've only had 6 shots in this game. They've had 6 shots and scored 5 goals. Okay, so we're going to give an aggressive. That was absolutely terrible, because it was. So we might go dial it back to a bit cautious, maybe. And who's underperforming apart from the whole team? So 6.4, 6.4. Matty Taylor's playing well, 6.8. Amdi Faye on 6.3. Yeah, we'll bring Amdi Faye off. We'll bring Kevin Nolan on. Come on, Kevin Nolan. You've got to make sure we get this done. Varela, he's looking a bit tired. I've really got no one to bring on for right back. So, Varela, you're going to have to stay on. He's probably my weak point at this point, but he's staying on. 5-2. 3 goals to get back in this game. I've got every confidence we can do it. But Tottenham are on the ball. Canute finds Jean, crosses it. Oh, don't score straight after the kickoff. That would just be horrible. Don't do that to me, game. Davis, Skell, we're not even pressing them. Boyer to Postiga. Postiga, he had a free shot in the box. But 5-2, 3 goals to catch up. As we get a corner from Spurs. Scaler to Lee Boy, who scored 1 goal. He almost scored 2. All Spurs. 70 minutes in. I think I got to bring Varela off because there's no one there. But who do I bring off for him? Who do I bring off? We'll bring Dawson on. Because why not? But why not? We'll bring Dawson on. Taylor's looking a bit tired as well, but we can bring Del Horno on for him. So 2 of our last subs are for our fullbacks. But at this point, we might as well go positive. Because with 3 goals in 20 minutes, it's not going to happen. But we'll see if we can try and limit it to 5-2. Coming up to full time, it's going to probably be 5-2. And, yeah, we've been smashed today against Spurs. We did say at the start of the game they were the informed team. And, we didn't really do ourselves justice, to be honest with you. I'm far from pleased with the result. We did well to win at Villa, but then Spurs kind of just sort of showed us up, really, with 4 goals in, 4 goals in 11 minutes. They just scored with every shot they had. But Tottenham eased a victory. Yeah, that's probably accurate. Tactical blunder ends winning run. All right, game. All right. Stuff to rub it in. Rub salt into the wound. But Portsmouth manager slams team. Press conference Smith does well for us. But we do end the episode. We're still in the Champions League place. So that's good news. So even though we did get smashed by Tottenham, we're only 2 points behind them. And we are still occupying 4th place. So it's not the end of the world that we got absolutely smashed by Tottenham. We've got to look forward. Let's not look back. We had a good run in between the loss against Liverpool and Tottenham. So what we'll do is we will come back for the Europa... Should we come back for Europa League? There's a bit of a gap. Yeah, we'll come back for Europa League. So, we did get drawn against Real Sociedad in the Europa League first knockout round. I really should have showed that off, to be honest with you. But we did get drawn against Real Sociedad. So, we will come back for the UEFA Cup first knockout round. That will also give us a winter, January transfer window to bring players in. But looking at the finances, we've only got £6 million, and I don't think the board's going to give us any more money to spend. But I'm not really looking at new signings. I think it's going to be keeping the signings that we've got. I just hope we don't have a mutiny on our hands like we did with Petr Cech, Yakubu, and Yaya Toure. So I think the January transfer window, if we look at the schedule, it's going to be Sheffield United in the FA Cup, Newcastle United, Charlton, Arsenal, and West Brom, and Middlesbrough as well. So we're going to skip over those games and we'll come back for the UEFA Cup first and second round. Well, the first leg and the second leg. Just so we can show that off, because it'll be the first time we've had a Europa League knockout round on this series. So hopefully you're going to come back after about 5-6 games played. Still in the Champions League. There's a few hard games in there like United, but I think we can try and hold on to those places as best as we can. And we'll come back for the first knockout round against Real Sociedad. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2019 content. We upload Project Pompey every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time for a UEFA Cup double in the first knockout round against Real Sociedad. Thank you very much for watching.